All right, guys, so just to finish up our quick review and where we were before we left off for our spring break and extended break because of a pandemic. Um, we can also, number 7 here, filter based on a database that's available through NCBI called ClinVar. And so basically, especially in the case of disease-specific variants that we're looking at for, we can see if this variant has been identified as causing a particular disease. And so we can see a number of, we can see a bunch of information related to interpretation of that specific variant. How the allele summary, what gene it's found in, the variant type, genomic location, and the phenotype that it's associated with, right? So the diseases, the names, age of onset, prevalence data, and other things. And so this is to kind of round out our disease variant finding activity that took us a few weeks there before the spring break. So our VCF only contained variants from chromosome 8. I've given you a number of genes. I want you to identify the gene that is found on chromosome 8, knowing the databases that we've consulted from our previous lectures. I'll give you a hint. Only one of these genes listed here is found on chromosome 8. I want you to find the base pair positions of HG19 for the gene on chromosome 8. And then I want to use a filtering program on our very large VCF to identify that possible disease variant. So I want to plug the coordinates from the gene on chromosome 8 into our filtering criteria. So we see, looks like we have 1 million and 2 million here. So we would enter the positions of our gene positions in GRCH37 in these two positions here to get a very short list of the variants that we are looking for as far as our disease-causing variant. We'll then use, this will give us a very short list, about 29 variants if my memory serves right. And we look for that inheritance pattern that allows us to further narrow down, right? So remember, we're looking for heterozygous mutation in the parents because they're unaffected carriers, and then the recessive mutation, so the 1-1 designation in our VCF file. And I want you to find the causative mutation and report it to me. And that's sort of where we ended off. If you haven't turned in any, in-class activity portion related to this kind of NGS-based pipeline that we covered, I want you to use this week to kind of get reset, to finish up those activities and to turn them in via email. Again, if you have any questions, please be sure to submit them. You could message me on the Remind app, or you can email me, or you can post to our discussion board on Canvas. All of those are viable ways to communicate with me. I will be keeping a very close eye on all of those, so I'll be more available than normal. So say, you usually expect an email from me in a day or two. I will get back to you probably, within an hour or two. And so with that, please submit any questions that you're confused about. Hopefully this kind of got us back into the mindset of, reminding us where we were when we left off with our bioinformatics course, and will kind of serve to get us back on track and into the next few weeks of our lecture material. All right, stay safe, guys. Bye.